Welcome everybody to another teaching. Sorry it's shaking like crazy here. Happens sometimes. I apologize. So today I just wanted to let you guys know about the Bible study, and it went great. It was so nice to be at a Bible study again and to have fellowship with Christians and be able to, like this is a great fellowship, but it's very one-sided, and it's great to have conversations about the Bible and just have some great fellowship, and I highly encourage you guys, if you're not in a Bible study, definitely check it out, because and obviously you have to, see if, it works for you and all that. But I mean, I just find it's such a different experience than when you're at church and you're just sitting there and, you're listening, but you don't get to kind of, have a dialogue. And so it was really a great night last night. And so we were talking about different versions of the Bible, and how some people like the NIV and all those kinds of Bibles, and I don't know the other ones, but for me, it's always been the King James Bible that I just think is the best. Obviously, if you're going to ancient Hebrew and stuff like that, then you're getting a lot more, I guess, context of the time periods and everything. But we were talking about, and this was brief. We had a lot of other discussions, but I was inspired about the story about the Oxford Martyrs and how they wanted the word of God to be, out to all the people, and not just for controlling interests and powers, and a lot of people couldn't even read back then, and the ones that could, they wanted the Bible out there for everybody. So I really believe that this is the best translation that we're going to get as English speaking people, that you're going to get, because their passion was so strong in making sure that they had the right translations. And yes, it sounds very Shakespearean, but it is the standard, the gold standard for me, next to ancient Hebrew and all the stuff that came before it, and yeah, so that was just one of the topics that we talked about. We also talked about, the new prosperity gospel that people are going on about, and a lot of people are being deceived and fall away, from it, and how, we need to stay strong as Christians and understand that, our treasures are in the next life. It's not in this life, and God does want to bless us, but it's really about the afterlife, or the rapture, and I really believe that we're going to be raptured out of here before very soon. I think the hour is near, and I was sent a video over to Rhonda Epson, because she was having some dreams, and having a lot of flack on her about pre-tribulation, and and her stance and beliefs on it. And I agree with her 100%, pre-tribulation, and I posted a video on a teaching, and it really shows how Paul was speaking to the church age, and how we're not part of the Jewish law and stuff, and all of it is important. Every word of the Bible we must respect, and that. But what he was basically saying, this one teacher, was how Paul was preaching to the new the new church, as far as um, I'm searching for the word. Um, the non-Jews, basically. I just can't believe I can't, Gentiles. And so, and that's what we were actually reading Second Corinthians last night as well. So it just got me really fired up and inspired to start reading all of Paul's teachings and to really study these teachings and to absorb what this great writer of the Bible did, and to understand the context and time periods of when these words were written, and it gives us a clear understanding of the rapture and what's going to happen. And so yeah, that's basically where I'm at today, thinking about, I'm just really thinking about the rapture and how close we are, and that, the bride is not meant to suffer. We're not supposed to be here dealing with all of the stuff that, the the other people are supposed to endure till the end. I think our endurance is keeping the faith in this world that's so fallen and broken and troubled. We have to be the salt of the earth, and be like Christ would want us to be. And the old WWJD, what would Jesus do? I really believe that we got to think like that. Like I said yesterday, with me getting angry and having just being unchristlike, and that's how I'm thinking every day now. Is how would Christ act in this situation? Like before I left to my Bible study, I had that anger. Just, it was more of a frustration, not anger, because I'm not an angry person, but I was just really frustrated, and had a little spat with my roommate before I went to Bible study over some clothes that I washed, and he re-washed them for me because he's being nice. And I just, I was in a hurry to leave, and we all gotta just be pure heart, no matter what we're going through, no matter what the situation, and so that's basically my lesson, is really just, for me, watching what I'm saying, and watching my actions when I'm in these situations of trial, or just annoyance. It wasn't really like someone splashing water into your lungs is annoying and can make you angry, especially when it's done twice. But that doesn't give me the right whatsoever to be angry and act unchristlike, So that's, what I think we should all be striving to be, is in that mindset and process of being the light to the world, and the salt to the earth, and to guide people who are in need, and really thinking about all the people that in your life who might be left behind, and when you think like that, like, wow, this person could be left behind tomorrow, it really motivates you to try and reach out, and do whatever you can to get the word out. And and it's going to hurt when you have people that you really, really want to see there reject you, reject the word, and reject everything that you're trying to do with an open heart, you know. And but we must try, and we must do all we can, you know. And so that's my message today, is just be of good heart. Don't speak angry words to people, and or actions, you know what I mean. Just try and be of good cheer, no matter what is going on around you, and you know, anything, you know. Just try, and if you're really feeling angry or sad or depressed or whatever, praise, praise. Put on your music, Christian music, and just be of good cheer and be full of God's love, and you know, everything will pass. It will all pass as long as we do that. You know, we maintain the faith and try and do the best. And you know, we're not gonna always, you know, be the way we need to be. Sometimes we are going to act unchristlike, and that's when we have to check ourselves and reevaluate, you know, why these things are happening, what we can do, learn from it, and don't do it again. You know, be a better person today as you were yesterday, and keep going every day, you know, just to be the best you can be every day, and be a good cheer. So thank you guys for checking this out. I really appreciate all of you guys. I love you. And you know, I shared my video on Facebook yesterday, and all that, but I'm just going to keep it all here, and you know, so yeah, I don't know why I don't really feel like sharing it on Facebook, but maybe I should pray on that and meditate on the word and see what I should do, because you know, I want to post it on my Facebook, but yeah, I'm just gonna post it on my Facebook because we need to get the word out, plain and simple. So anyways, guys, I hope you have a good day, and peace be with you.